Yeah, and it's also like, there's for sure the thrill of like I have a gay friend of mine, he's like older, and he says, oh yeah, there's all kinds of underground suck and fuck clubs, and they fuck in the bush.
Oh my.
It's because, you know, men want to be a little perverted, but we have to, when we bang women, we have to, they're angels, you know, so we have to like.
That's a good point.
But if there's two guys, we want to make it.
Oh yeah, it's like I want to throw you halfway through a window.
I want to fuck your mouth in a bush. You know, that's what I want to do. And guess what? He wants to do that too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ugh. Here's a note. Somebody right here said, I masturbate in Stanley Park and I'm sorry. Anyone who stumbled into me doing that, but I don't do it in front of people. I am not a sex offender. So this is somebody just clearing the air.
Did you see how rough that note looked? Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it says, historically, Stanley Park has served as a gay cruising location with secluded trails near the Lost Lagoon and forest areas. You could have been in the Lost Lagoon, my brother.
I know. I was very lost.
But I could see this also. You were in the park for a couple of days and it could change your sexuality. Do you feel like something like that could happen? Like nature's just such a ground where something different can happen. The woods is always like a mysterious place.
Mysterious place.
Like even when you were a kid and you would go there, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? That's where like anything, there were monsters, there was porn hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
I smoked my first cigarette in the bush.
It all
happened
in
first,
there.
Piece of alcohol in the bush. It's always like, there's a tree house. First kisses.
There's people living, then some guy's just living there, and you're like,
this guy, living in the woods.
Yeah, there's just a lot that happens there, and I think there always has been. It's a very mysterious place, and I think gay people used to not be able to just be gay. Now,
exactly. So that's like, I guess it's like a throwback to them of like, when times were not simpler but
different.
More exhilarating, I guess.
Oh, for sure, dude. I think being gay now would seem very.
I mean, it's boring now.
I agree.
If my neighbor says he's gay, I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. I'm tall. Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you're gay. Yeah, I wear an 11. You know,
but like I'm from, like, oh my god, like that friend I was talking about, who I ask all these gay questions. I have like one gay confidant.
Okay,
I ask him all kinds of gay
here in
stuff.
the U.S.
No, he's Estonian, and he doesn't get offended. I can ask him whatever I want.
Okay, and you're from Estonia. I want to ask you about that. I want to get into that, but before you go on, so.
He's like in his 50s, you know.
Okay, so he's an adult. He's a fully activated.
So he grew up, like, if you grow up gay in San Francisco, how hard is it to come out of the closet in Their parents are you probably get a benefit. You know,
you probably get
You get a group, you have a support group, you have all these friends, your parents are happy.
Yeah, you get like a special meta login or something.
Yeah, you start stand-up, you get a Netflix deal within a year, you get a podcast.
That is true, dude.
I know.
You get a podcast given to you and suddenly you're on the charts no matter what.
Yeah, it's like, who was the famous transition, the athlete who went, now it's a she.
Prefontaine or whatever?
No, it's the famous family.
Caitlyn Jenner?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes, Caitlyn Jenner.
So for her, multi-millionaire coming out of the closet immediately on Forbes or Times immediate Woman of the Year. It's like for her, transitioning for a millionaire in Hollywood, how hard can it be?
Right.
Now imagine being gay during like the Soviet Union. Ooh. You have to suck cock in the shadows like a secret agent.
yeah, dude.
Now that's exhilarating.
00 slurping, dude. That's got to be crazy, bro.
Like gay in San Francisco is one thing.
That's nothing.
A homosexual in the 80s Soviet Union, 1980s. Yeah. Now he sucked dick risking his life. Now he loves cock.
I don't know if he but he either loves cock or he likes mysteries that end in cock. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
Dude, imagine that, bro. Like, imagine first of all, you find out you're gay. Because I don't even know how people find out. Like, I don't know if you get like a thing in the mail or whatever. Because it's like, some people I think would never even know. Like, if you're like, maybe if you're uneducated, you think you just like watching your buddy's ass, you know, trying to peek it. I mean, I don't even know what some people think, but yes, dude, a long time ago, and you're like, oh my God, and you cannot let anybody know.
Nobody. And then imagine what? You've been like in the closet. This is in the closet, and this is a bank vault.
Yes, you're very deep in the closet. You're in the hamper.
And he told me, I was like, so when did you? And he's like, man, I always knew it, but I hid it so deep in me you know, and he was like drug addict, drinking. He was even like, he told me when he was younger, he was kind of violent against women. Because, you know, you hate yourself. And when you hate yourself, you hate the world around you, you know.
He probably didn't even know it either.
No, he said he knew, but
He knew.
but he never explored it. And then he said he was like maybe like 25 or something. I think it was something like that. He goes to a party in Finland. Finland is a ferry ride right across from Estonia, and it's not the Soviet Union, so it's a bit more, you know, and also nobody knows you there.
Oh, it's a bit more kind of like nouveau riche or risque.
And he was in a nightclub.
And he took a ferry there. So even a ferry ride, that will stimulate
the ocean.
Yeah, the ocean within.
And you're abroad. Nobody knows me here. And he said he was in like a bar. And he said a guy looked at him in a way that no one has ever looked at him. And he knows that look. And they just suck and fucked for like 3 days in a hotel room.
Oh my God. I thought the story was going to be I thought it was like going to be a bigger moment between that part.
They just went to the hotel and that was his first like experience.
No.
You know, and he talks to this guy and this guy's, yeah, it's fine. Like this is, like you're a person. It's fine. You know,
you're Finnish.
Yeah, you're Finnish. Yeah, Finnish on me.
Yeah.
And then he went back to Estonia, had to hide it for a little while. So it's like those gay guys, when I look at like a 50-plus-year-old gay man, to be gay in the 80s, you had to fight for your right to suck dick. That's a gay man.
Heroes.
That's a hero. That's, you know.
That's the Navy.
Yeah, that's literally, you growing up in the Marines.
Yeah, and sorry, the Marines might take offense. I think the Navy will be okay if we say that. And no offense if anybody is being gay or not, or in the Marines or whatever. But yeah, dude, I talk about that. Actually, I just taped a special the other day, and I have a bit about that. I mean, everybody has a bit about a lot of these things. But yeah, dude.
And with Caitlyn too, you know, it's like, she's like an icon in America. We had a trans bass player in a band. It was all chicks in a band, famous Estonian band. And one guy, the bass player, was a guy, but he always wore like skirts and shit.
Okay.
And then eventually he transitioned.
So like women's paraphernalia or whatever, skirts, brassiers.
Brassiers. And then he transitioned like early 2000s. And in Estonia at that time, we were all like, we don't even know what to go to an Estonian doctor, who usually gives you a little like paracetamol when you have a headache.
Yeah, like these are people can't even do this in Estonia.
Exactly.
So to get a sex change
and to tell a doctor, shove half of it off, the other half you just like cut half of it out, shove the other half in, build me a pussy, build me a Soviet pussy.
Oh yeah.
And they were like I remember he was even in the news. She was even in the. I mean, at that time,
I mean, a Soviet pussy, dude. That's the name of the musical we're gonna write. Okay, that's the name of the musical.
And there was like a news article that she was in the grocery store in Estonia. And
so it originally was a man, and then he transitioned.
Yeah.
Okay. Then she was in the store.
And she was there was a news article. She was in the grocery store, and some guys are drunk and they're yelling "f*** and shit, you know. And you know what she did? Took the heels off and went fucking factory settings and just started beating them. Yeah. She went, that's someone who stands up for gay rights.
Yeah.
You know. If you're a millionaire, you go to a private clinic, you know.
That's easy.
That's an easy trend. You're a hero.
Yeah. And those rich people, they'll even get like a
pretty pussy.
Yeah, or a weekend cock. You know, just give me something I can put on for the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, they'll get something with earrings on it. It's like, this is unreal. Yeah. I'm talking about the freaking day-to-day blue-collar
potato pussy.
Yeah, the Glasgow, Scotland pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
Good day, sir.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
The vagina that even like if you look at it 2 times, at least one of those times it still kind of looks like a cock.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like it's just doing its best.
Yeah.
I want to let you know about Shopify. Hands down, it's the best place to start and to grow your business these days. That's it. If you're trying to get something going and you don't know if you can, you don't know if you have all the pieces, then you need to know Shopify. It's the platform where you own everything. You own it. It's your store. It's your community. They just help. They did it for us. I didn't know if I could have a merch shop, and Shopify made it. Yes, I can. I believe we can do this. We can adjust. We can scale. We can scale up when things are going swell, and we can scale down when it's a tougher season. Shopify gets your products in front of shoppers wherever they are. Google, YouTube, TikTok, Shop, the Shop app, even Chat GPT.